Hello, welcome to Constitution Monday with Monday. Article 1 is the foundation of the legislative branch and one of the most important sections in the entire Constitution. It establishes Congress, defines its powers, limits what government may or may not do, and places the lawmaking authority squarely in the hands of representatives chosen by the people in the states. Understanding Article 1 is essential to understanding the structure, spirit, and safeguards of a constitutional republic. Section 1, Legislative Power. All legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in a Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and House of Representatives. Congress alone writes laws. Power is divided into two chambers to prevent quick or unilateral decisions. This section protects against concentration of authority in the executive or judicial branches. Section 2, the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives shall be composed of members chosen every second year by the people of the several states. The House shall have the sole power of impeachment. The House reflects the voice of the people through two-year elections. Representation is based on population. Holds exclusive power to impeach federal officials. Designed to be the chamber closest to public opinion and most accountable. Section 3, the Senate. The Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators from each state. For 6 years, the Senate shall have the sole power to try all impeachments. Each state receives equal representation. Longer terms promote stability and deliberation. Has authority to try impeachments. Originally selected by state legislatures, reinforcing state sovereignty, changed by the 17th Amendment. Designed to be the cooling chamber of legislation. Section 4, Elections and Meetings. The times, places and manner of holding elections for senators and representatives, shall be prescribed in each state by the legislature thereof, but the Congress may at any time by law make or alter such regulations. States control most election rules. Congress may intervene if necessary. Requires Congress to meet annually. Balances state authority with federal oversight. Section 5, Legislative Procedures. Each House may determine the rules of its proceedings. Each House shall keep a journal of its proceedings. Each chamber sets its own rules. Provides mechanisms for disciplining members. Requires publication of journals to ensure transparency. Reinforces internal independence from the other 2 branches. Section 6, Compensation and Privileges. The senators and representatives shall receive a compensation. They shall in all cases, except treason, felony and breach of the peace, be privileged from arrest. Members are paid from the U.S. Treasury. Protected from arrest while performing duties, with exceptions. Cannot hold executive or judicial office simultaneously. Ensures independence and prevents intimidation by the other branches. Section 7, How a bill becomes law. All bills for raising revenue shall originate in the House of Representatives. Every bill shall, before it become a law, be presented to the President. Revenue bills start in the House. Both chambers must pass all bills. The President signs or vetoes. Congress can override a veto with 2/3 majority. Creates a multi-step safeguard against rash or abusive legislation. Section 8, Powers of Congress. Congress is given enumerated powers such as, to lay and collect taxes, to regulate commerce with foreign nations, and among the several states, to coin money, to declare war, to raise and support armies, to make all laws which shall be necessary and proper for carrying into execution the foregoing powers. One of the most essential parts of the Constitution. Lists specific federal powers to limit government growth. Includes the necessary and proper clause, allowing Congress to carry out its enumerated duties, but not expand beyond them. A constitutionalist perspective sees this list as a protective wall against federal overreach. Section 9, Limits on Congress. The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended. No bill of attainder or ex post facto law shall be passed. No title of nobility shall be granted. Prevents Congress from abusing power. Ensures due process. Prohibits retroactive punishment. Stops creation of a political class through titles. Reinforces the idea that Congress is powerful but not unlimited. Section 10. Limits on the states. No state shall enter into any treaty, alliance, or confederation. No state shall coin money. No state shall pass any bill of attainder, ex post facto law. Prevents states from acting as independent nations. Ensures national unity in foreign affairs, currency, and legal protections. Preserves republican structure while maintaining state sovereignty within constitutional boundaries. In closing, why Article 1 is essential to a constitutional republic. It is the living guardrail that keeps government from drifting toward centralized control. By placing legislative power in the hands of elected representatives and clearly outlining their powers and limits, Article 1 preserves the republican form of government the founders intended and helps ensure that liberty remains secure for future generations. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay free.